The Avery Movie by Angus R. Dacey. Inspired by Dick Cubed and Avery Dilbert. Copyright 2021. It is the year 2021, 7 years after the Hipsters Initiative Parliament attempted to take over the world by mandating that everyone take a medication known as the Palmer Pill. Using this pill, HIP would turn the world into free thinkers and usher in a new era of anarchy and chaos. Unfortunately for the HIP, Clive Palmer's time in political office did not last long, and after only one term he had lost the balance of power in the Senate and his seat in the House of Representatives. With their main source of power gone, the Lord President of HIP, Avery Dilbert, began to lose control of his subjects and started to slip into delusion and depression. His loyal partner, Thaddeus, became distressed with Avery's condition and despite numerous attempts at consoling him, decided he too must leave HIP as the situation had become rather toxic. Now, 7 years after having the world in the palm of his hand, we find Avery back in the HIP headquarters in a disheveled and depressed state. Avery is sitting at his computer playing World of Warcraft. He is in charge of a guild, and they are currently taking part in a raid.
Behold, I am Avery Dilbert, Lord President of HIP. Tremble at my feet, puny humans. Who needs those hip traders now that I'm once again running a guild on World of Warcraft? I feel so fucking powerful. But I need coffee.
Avery extracts himself from his seat and moves into the kitchen to make some coffee. As he makes his way over to the coffee machine, he notices the portrait of Chris Tall.
Chris Tall, I'm glad you're dead. You would have just gotten in my way if you were still alive to see the Palmer pills in their full glory.
As Avery begins to make his coffee, there's a knock at the door. Avery opens it and sees the mailman.
Are you Avery Dilbert?
Who's asking?
I've got a letter for you. It's from, Brisbane.
Brisbane?
Yes.
Give it here.
Avery snatches the letter from the mailman and begins to read it.
It's Thaddeus. I haven't spoken to him in years. Not since the 2016 Australian federal election. Listen, it says this.
Avery Dilbert, I hope you have kept well. I'm sorry that HIP didn't work out our way, but I have an even better plan for world domination. In my time away from you, I have been studying black magic, and I am very close to discovering the secret of resurrection. I wish to share my findings with you. Please take the enclosed airplane tickets and fly to Brisbane to meet with me.
Thaddeus has been studying black magic? I wonder what he has in store. Looks like I'm headed up to Brisbane.
Look, pal, I'm just the mailman.
Fuck off, now, or I'll blow your brains out.
Avery heads to the airport to go and visit his friend, Thaddeus. Avery is outside of Thaddeus's house with a piece of paper confirming the address.
This fucking looks like the place that Thaddeus told me to meet him at. I hope I haven't been tricked, otherwise I'm gonna be so steamed.
Avery knocks on the door. Thaddeus answers.
Avery, is that you? You look so old and disgusting.
Blame Glenn Lazarus and Jackie Lambie. If they didn't deflect from the Palmer United Party, we'd still be in power.
Ha! None of that matters now. Come, let me show you my newest creation.
What have you got for me, Thaddeus?
Go ahead and take a peek under that sheet over there.
Thaddeus gestures towards a slab in the middle of the room, with a body-shaped outline underneath a sheet.
Is that who I think it is?
Correct. It is a robotic humanoid in the form of our former colleague, Chris Tall. I plan to conjure up his consciousness from beyond the grave and transplant it into this metal man.
Fuck yeah! And this time, he will listen to us and follow our orders for continental domination.
Now to prepare the ritual, I have a cauldron here with Crystal's DNA and some other specially selected ingredients. All I need now is to say the mystical phrase, "Do not despair. This isn't the end. What once was dead is alive again."
Light flashes as Avery and Thaddeus witness the spectacular event.
Now Avery, remove the sheet and greet our new friends.
Hello, Crystal.
It is actually the CT-2000.
My apologies. Hello, CT-2000. Can you hear us? My name is Avery Dilberton, and this is Thaddeus. Just Thaddeus. And we're the guys who...
I know who you two are. You are the pair that resurrected me from beyond the grave.
That's right. And now you are alive. You will worship me and do as I say.
I do not understand. You are not the Lord President.
I am the fucking Lord President. Fuck you.
Avery, calm down. It's clear that the CT-2000 will take some time to figure out, let's say, where it is.
Fuck you, Thaddeus. Listen to me, CT. I want you to go out and find every last World of Warcraft player in Brisbane and disconnect their internet. Then, I want you to go to Canberra and murder the Prime Minister and force the government to put me, Avery Dilbert, in power.
Further clarification required. I am programmed for Bible studies and blue doctor. I am not missing minute. Please make a note and try again.
I am your master, and you will do as I say.
Warning, warning, I am being threatened. Do not provoke this unit again or the defense protocol will be activated.
You useless piece of shit! Just like the real Crystal, you are incapable of following the simplest instructions. You are nothing more than a clanking, cluttering disappointment. Thaddeus, what's it doing?
It appears you've activated its defense protocol.
This is bad, is it?
Very bad.
What is its defense protocol exactly?
Self-destruction.
Now I'm really steamed.
The CT-2000 self-destructs, completely annihilating Avery Dilbert, Thaddeus, and Thaddeus's house. The end. Directed, edited, and illustrated by CrystalFissure. Starring Fromond as Avery Dilbert, Liam from St. Lucia as Thaddeus, G4 Video 5 as The Mailman, CrystalFissure as CT-2000, and Nintendo Gen 64 as The Narrator.